Sorry about that, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Request Fest 31. Thought I muted that. I'm not sure what happened there. Chelsea, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. It's Monday. I got Mondayed hard today. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Lots of crazy things in life, and it's always nice to have this escape. So a couple things just right from the beginning, guys. I'm not going to be able to do Request Fest 32 on Wednesday. So as of right now, we're just pushing to next Monday. So um, probably not, but we may do a small show tomorrow night, but most likely not. Yeah, the show looks awesome. Tom Petty, it's great to see Tom Petty up there. It's great to get another Eric Clapton, and also another Johnny Cash. Um, Hell yeah, it's really good to see like multiple Angelina Jordans.
Ooh,
Edgar Winter, that was awesome last time. Also, it's really nice to see the Black Keys and very unexpected, right?
you
Love
like
the
the Black Keys.
I love the Black Keys. Yeah, it's like they blend the genres really nice. Always very really good production, top of the line production. Yeah, guys, let's flip over here. All right, so the first period or the first block, we have some from Charles.
Oh, Charles Black. We did this. We did this last time.
Yeah, Charles he's been the early bird. He's been getting
Yeah,
it.
he's getting it.
Yeah. So first up, Bishop Briggs River. Just from listening to like the first 5 seconds, setting up the playlist, it sounds familiar. Like I think I've heard this on the radio. But just if you said Bishop Briggs River, I have no idea what that is. So I'm guessing that she's like popular. She's probably got some pretty big songs. Have you ever heard of Bishop Briggs?
No, but when you said radio and river, I think I might know this.
Yeah, it sounded good. Like just literally the first 5 seconds. All right, guys, let's hop right in. Let me make sure I got this up. Yeah, I don't. All right, guys, let's hop right in. Bishop Briggs River.
Like a river, 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 like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. How do we fall in love? Harder than a bullet could hit ya. How do we fall apart? Faster than a hairpin trigger. Don't you say, don't you say, one breath, it'll just break. So shut your mouth and run me like a river. Shut your mouth, baby, stand and deliver. Holy hands will make me a sinner. Like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. Choke this love till the veins start to shiver. One last breath till the tears start to wither. Like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. Tears everywhere, it's hard. Like a river, 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 like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. How do we fall in love? Harder than a bullet could hit ya. How do we fall apart? Faster than a hairpin trigger. Don't you say, don't you say, one breath, it'll just break. So shut your mouth and run me like a river. Shut your faster than a hairpin trigger. Don't you say, don't you say, don't say, don't you say, one breath, it'll just break it. So shut your mouth and run me like a river. Shut your mouth, baby, stand and deliver. Holy hands, pull and make me a sinner. Like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. Choke this love till the veins start to shiver. One last breath till the tears start to wither. Like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. Tales of an endless ride. Cursed is a fool who's willing. Can't change the way we are. One kiss away from killing. Don't you say, don't you say, don't say, don't you say.
Yeah, thank you for that one, Charles. That was awesome. I've really enjoyed like the simplicity to the production, and but they nailed it. So it just makes it that much more just enjoyable, that much more crisp. It's really nice to see the blending of the electronica and then like the southern. I've really liked.
Soul.
Yeah, exactly. I really
Yeah.
I really like that clap, like, and then there's like a bass synthesizer going on in the background, and then another like little bass synth breakdown. It was just really enjoyable, and then it really just kind of like put her voice on that pedestal. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not a real huge fan of like pop or pop songs, but I am when it's like this. You know what I mean?
That was more folky than pop with the like the bass line and
It's like
all that
it
percussion.
was like yeah, but it's like produced up to be
Oh
more
yeah, it's
poppy. You
definitely
know what I mean?
electron. Well, it's definitely more electronic. I don't know if it's pop.
But it was done really well.
Yeah, because
Like that was
her
so
voice was like
enjoyable.
soul almost.
I'm
It
gonna give
was I
that I'm gonna
love
give
that.
that a 9.8. I didn't expect this to be so good. Yeah, this is right up my. I love this.
Um,
Bishop
I'm gonna go
Briggs.
10. I'm gonna go 10
Wow.
because when I heard it on the radio, yeah, and I didn't know who Bishop Briggs was. I would have never given this lady credit.
I've
And
definitely
like,
heard this before too. Yeah.
well, you said radio and you said river, and this is the song that came to mind, but I couldn't hear anything other than the chorus. But that's how catchy it is. That's the only like poppy part about it that I get. But yeah, I love her voice. I love this awesome percussion beat background to her, just amazing vocals. But then, yeah, Charles, I do the the production of the video is simple, right? Because it's just like a casual dance class. But yeah, with the most amazing dancers, just so on beat and beautifully choreographed. I'm so confused though. Was she even in the video, Briggs? And then he said the choreographer was in the white tank. Like, was that her? Because like I did like a Google search to try to like figure out like if I knew Bishop Briggs, and it says she's a singer and a songwriter. So I don't know if
Okay.
she's a choreographer too. That would be crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so she wasn't even
Uh,
in the video. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. We had.
So I never, yeah, I never would have thought I would have given a 10 to somebody like I've never heard of before. But as a package, like I already thought this was an amazing radio song, but to see the video with it, it
Yeah.
steps up that notch for me. So I'm going 10 out of the gate.
Especially, it's her vocals and she wrote the song. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, moving on along. Next up, from Charles, Bruce Springsteen. Further on up the road, live, Madison Square Gardens, New York, 2000. So, just a little bit of a hint ahead of time if you hadn't already looked in the description. We also have another version of this song from Bruce next, in Dublin, live in Dublin. And then we have a version from Johnny Cash up after that. So strap your boots on, you know. All right, let's flip on over. All right, guys, yeah. Love everything from Bruce so far, especially the live stuff. Yeah, man, love the covers, love everything so far.
He's a vibe. I love what he brings to the set for the fans, you know.
All right, guys.
Always high energy.
Hell yeah. Further on up the road, Bruce Springsteen, live Madison Square Gardens.
Where the road is dark and the seed is sown, where the gun is cocked and the bullet's cold, where the miles are marked in blood and gold, I'll meet you further on up the road. Got on my dead man suit and my smiling skull ring, my lucky graveyard boots, and a song to sing. I got a song to sing. Keep me out of the cold, and I'll meet you further on up the road. Further on up the road, further on up the road, where the way is dark and the night is cold. One sunny morning will rise at dawn, and I'll meet you further on up the road. Just doing my time, searching through the dust, looking for a sign. If there's a light up ahead, well, brother, I don't know, but I got this fever burning in my soul. So let's take the good times as they go, and I'll meet you further on up the road. Further on up the road, further on up the road, further on up the road, further on up the road. One sunny morning will rise, I know, and I'll meet you further on up the road. One sunny morning will rise, I know, and I'll meet you further on up the road.
Oh man, I love it. It sounded so good. It really did. Yeah, I love Bruce, man. I love the song, the idea of the song. You know, it's about the journey, not about the destination. You know, Johnny Cash always talk about the river. You know, about journeying on the river. You know, and I feel like the road and the river are kind of like similar, same kind of deal. You know, it's not really about where you're going to. It's about what you're doing along the way. And you know, it's like this musical journey you guys are taking us on. You know, we kind of like, you know, hit different artists and break off down different branches of this journey, and a lot of them kind of come back together at some points. It's really cool. Um, I like this a lot. This is one of my favorite Bruce Springsteen songs, actually. Um, yeah, it, yeah, Life's Past, Charles. Yeah, Charles, do you know, is this a Johnny Cash original, or just like a song, probably a song that he did too? Anyway, I loved it. 9.75. What are you saying, Chelsea?
Yeah, 9.5. It was awesome, even without like a visual. It's just yeah, it's a good vibe, like most of the songs Bruce chooses. But yeah, I like the, you know, we've all got our different paths, and you hope that you know, the people
Oh
you
wow.
care about, your paths cross. But wow, a Bruce original. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think I don't ever recall hearing Cash sing this, so I'm excited.
That's
Um,
cool that Cash did a Bruce Springsteen song. You gotta,
yeah.
it's gotta feel good to have your idol sing one of your songs. You know what I mean?
Oh
Or
yeah.
one of your idols. You know?
But remember, Cash covered like a bunch of stuff, like
Oh
we
yeah.
didn't hear from him, we didn't hear from him, we didn't hear from.
Right.
Bam, he covered a bunch of stuff. So like
Hmm.
maybe I missed the Bruce boat. There was just so much good stuff that came out at that time. But
Right.
yeah, I'm excited for that one. But we get another Springsteen, and yeah, I loved Ireland. So this little special one for me coming up.
Yeah. You know, the world's a big place. Music, uh, with all the different genres, and you know, it's a big place. You know, so you miss stuff. It really happens. You know, and I really enjoy kind of like, you know, finding all this stuff in between the things that we kind of missed throughout life. You know.
It like so far like we're two songs in, but yeah, River, like I would have never known that woman's name or given her the credit was due, let alone seen that awesome video with those the crazy all those talented dancers. But yeah, this is I had no idea this was a Bruce original. This is really folky, like just nice rocks, like my
It
kind of vibe.
surprised me. It really surprised me that it's his, you know, and that Johnny Cash did one of his. It's just cool, you know. And it's cool that we got the Bishop Briggs River song. I just, when you said it, I kind of like, you know, the road further on up the road reminded me of the river, and Johnny Cash reminded me of the river. So this is a cool list already, and we're only two in. All right, moving on along. Bruce Springsteen with the Sessions Band, further on up the road, live in Dublin. Top over. Yeah, let's hop into this. I'm excited on, you know, how different this is or whatnot. Let's get it. Oh, that was so good, man. All the strings, there's like horns, all the interchangeable pieces that came together on that one. There was like six different vocalists that took turns. That was just
At
so
least
cool.
six, yeah.
Yeah, it really changed the song. You know what I mean? Like I'm super glad when I first, like, I was like, the same song. I was like, this is also from Bruce Springsteen, but I get it now. You know, it's like a completely different band. It's a completely different version. It's cool that they did this live in Dublin. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Um,
the 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 lady, what the first lady that sang, she was also on the flute, right?
I have no idea. Yeah,
It's
I'm not sure.
disgusting how much talent that lady has.
I was
That's
I was swept away. And also another thing that I noticed, like, how cool is it that you know, Bruce is you know, doing this with his wife, you know what I mean? He gets, we
well,
saw her on like a couple songs before, I think. And it's just really cool. It also reminded me of Santana, and Santana, Carlos Santana was, you know, playing with his wife. She was drumming. So just really cool that, you know, you could set your life up to where, you know, you can tour with your significant other. You know, it's just really cool, man. This blew me away. 9.9, just a little bit cooler than the last one.
I'm going 10, and I'm going song of the night, and yeah, Bruce's wife was never not impressive. but like she might have taken the fucking cake here, and like everybody could sing. They were all blowing me away. I got goosebumps before she started singing, but she put so much emotion into it, like towards the very, very end of the song, and it just like made you interpret the lyrics a little bit different, and like it was just, it was like you didn't think it could get better, and then she popped on, and it was probably the best performance I've seen of her. We need a name.
Good.
I can't just keep calling her Bruce's wife.
Right.
But yeah, the first female vocalist already had me before she even sang. Her instrumentals had me, but every bit of the instrumentals, I mean, it's always crazy to me how complex it can get. And at one time, like, yeah, I think all 6 singers were harmonizing, but it's not too much. It's not. Never once was I distracted or did I feel like, sensory overload. I gotta go back and listen to that part or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, why does it work? It only works because it's flawlessly written and performed,
Right.
But just blown away. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think that the first vocalist, both the first 2 vocalists, the female and the male, were the best. But every vocalist was very, very good still. Like, probably why they let them go first or whatever. Just better at that song maybe, or just sound a little bit better at that song. But yeah, all the other ones were still good. You know what I mean? Like all
They
not
had
above
their
nines.
way of doing it. They had their way of doing it. They had unique inflections, and then I thought the one lady did a great job, like conveying a lot more emotion. And then Bruce's wife, bam! It's just like takes it like a whole nother vibe. But yeah, I think that first lady was the opening and ending on the flute too, and I was just so impressed with what she was doing. Like when you could put that much emotion into an instrument, it's like awe-inspiring to me, because I don't know, I read music and I like learn the the chords and whatnot, but I don't know how people convey so much emotion as if they're singing, into the instrument, and it just blows me away when you get that. And then whatever fiddles and sax in the background, and like it was just it was awesome. I loved every bit of that.
Very impressive performance by the sessions. It's got the sessions band on my radar now.
Yes, they are impressive.
All right, guys, moving on along. So this is Johnny Cash doing Bruce's song, Further On Up the Road. Let's hop on over. All right, guys, let's jump right on in. Johnny Cash, Further On Up the Road.
Where the road is dark and the seed is sown, where the gun is cocked as the bullet's cold, where the miles are marked in the blood and the gold. I'll meet you farther on up the road. Got on my dead man suit and my smiling skull ring, my lucky graveyard boots, and a song to sing. I got a song to sing. It keeps me out of the cold. And I'll meet you farther on up the road. Further on up the road, further on up the road, where the way is dark and the night is cold. One sunny morning we'll rise, I know, and I'll meet you farther on up the road. Now I've been out in the desert just doing my time, searching through the dust, looking for a sign. If there's a light up ahead, well, brother, I don't know, but I got this fever burning in my soul. Further on up the road, further on up the road, further on up the road, further on up the road. One sunny morning we'll rise, I know, and I'll meet you further on up the road.
Oh, that was so good. See, this remind just Johnny singing it the way he sings it. He has like such hope in his voice, but like such despair at the same time. You know,
And that
it's
gravel.
like how can you catch all those emotions in the same
Yeah.
like you know? Ah, it's so crazy. So yeah, this reminds me of like this would be perfect for like a western or something like that, that an outro, you know, like him like walking down the road, you know, after like yeah, splitting up with a best friend or something like that. It reminds me. So when I was when I was younger, my grandfather used to watch westerns with me and stuff. So it kind of reminds me of my grandfather. Just the nostalgia of it bumps it up for me. But yeah, Johnny Cash's voice is just perfect for a song like this. 9.8. I loved it, man. Thank you so much for this, Charles. This was awesome.
Um, I'm gonna go 10, and I'm not sure which one's my song of the night. I hate
Yeah.
to take it away from all the talent on that stage, but he's just a legend. He's trying to steal Bruce's song here. Like, yeah, it's just so much more believable, you know, seeing Johnny Cash in his graveyard boots. I don't know. Bruce just seems like such a nice guy. Not that Johnny's not, but yeah, he just sells the whole cowboy.
It's a great song.
Yeah, and there's like this, like a gravel, it's a controlled like break in his voice, and some of the lyrics, like yeah, it's like a vulnerability, but like from like a stone man. I don't even know.
Yeah.
He's like yeah, he's just tough as nails. I love him, but yeah, he nailed this song. He nailed the just the emotion, whatever that emotion is, to convey this. And then yeah, it's just so much talent. It's just his voice. So yeah, I don't want to take away from all those talented people on that stage.
Right.
But how did Johnny and his guitar wow me, you know,
Well,
equally is just like mind blowing. It's just legendary talent. That's what it is.
It's really crazy how different the three versions are.
Yeah,
You know, and this stripped down version, how much it does to the lyrics for me. I feel like I got so much more out of the lyrics, and you know, Johnny, like I said, he's just got that vulnerability, like despair in his voice, but like, but with a little hope at the same time. You know,
Yeah.
Rick Rubin produced this album. That's very interesting. Wow, that's
Patty, Bruce's wife put like a heartbreak on her lyrics towards the end of the song there, and Johnny, like, his emotions evolved through the song too. You're right. Like at the end, I could see him like riding off in a western at the end, like
right. It would be perfect for an outro of a western, or like, you know, like a middle part where like two of the main members split up or something. You know, this to me is interesting, but it's not.
Charles, yeah.
But it's not. Yeah. It would be perfect. Yeah, exactly. I'll meet
Very
you on
pretty.
further on down the road. But yeah, to Rick Rubin producing this album, it's like very interesting to me. But it doesn't surprise me because of just how good it is. You know,
Yeah.
Rick Rubin is just like a magician when it comes to things like that. You know. Yeah, this was cool, man. Thank you so much for this. Okay, so next up, Lost Highway, Hank Williams. So Hank Williams reminds me of my grandfather from my father's side, so this is cool too. I probably haven't heard a Hank Williams song since I was a little kid and he was playing it, when I was visiting him. So I'm very interested in this. Do you know anything about Hank Williams or anything like that, Chelsea?
Not enough. Like, I know the name. I can't even tell you Lost Highways lyrics, but I'm pretty sure when it starts to play, I'll recall it. Yeah, another, you know,
Yeah, and
legend
Charles,
in his own right.
Charles, fill us in if you have any more info, because so basically we have Hank Williams, Lost Highway up right now, and then next up we have Tom Petty, Lost Highway. So I'm not sure
I'm
whose
very
song
partial
is
to
the
Tom Petty.
original, but I'm guessing it's a Hank Williams song. Let's
University of
jump right in. Hank Williams, Lost Highway.
I'd like to start off here with a song that I recorded here not long ago. I think it's one of the prettiest ones I've ever recorded. Boys, if you will, a little tune called The Lost Highway. I'm a rolling stone all alone and lost. For a life of sin, I have paid the cost. When I pass by, all the people say, there goes another boy down the lost highway. Just a deck of cards and a jug of wine, and a woman's lies makes a life like mine. For the day we met, I went astray. I started rolling down that lost highway. I was just a lad, nearly 22, neither good nor bad, just a kid like you. And now I'm lost, too late to pray. Lord, I paid the cost on the lost highway. Now, boys, don't start your rambling around on this road of sin, or you're sorrow bound. Take my advice, or you curse the day you started rolling down that lost highway.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much for that. It sounded so. His voice is amazing. It really is. The way he just hits and holds notes like that, and along with the accent, it's just a really cool sound to me. I've really enjoyed
Such a
it.
polished technique to his voice, but yeah, with like a little southern twang. I love it.
I really enjoyed the instrumentals too. I'm just guessing. I'm going on a limb and guessing. It kind of sounds like a ukulele to me, so I'm guessing that that's a mandolin. just because ukulele, the instrument doesn't fit the time period or the the country style or whatnot. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's a mandolin in the background, but it's also maybe like some kind of slide guitar or something. I'm not 100% sure, but it just sounded really cool to me. It had a really just like really cool sound, and the guitar also along with that, like there was some layers in there.
It
Really
was like
cool.
it was like bluegrassy. It was like
Yeah, but
I,
there was something in the background that almost reminded me of like some Hawaiian, like it was something cool to it, something a little different.
the steel guitar. That's
Okay, there
exactly
was
what it
something
was.
slidey, something, and
Yeah.
maybe there was a mandolin in there too. I'm not 100% sure, but there was like some a little bit of layers in there.
As soon as he
Yeah,
said steel guitar, it like that noise made sense now.
yeah. To me, that was just like it's the little details that really made it. You know what I mean? Just with his voice and then the little details in the instrumentals. I'm gonna give it a 9.8. This was super enjoyable, and again, the Lost Highway, the sentiment, the actual lyrics of the song were just really cool. Just
We're on the same vibe, on the same ride.
exactly. Yeah, I think we're gonna vote after every section from now on, and then maybe at
Okay.
the end we'll put them all together, see what the song of the night is. It'll be fun.
So 9.75, and that's harsh and biased and all the things. I'm probably most critical of country, and this was like a little like classic country rock vibe. But I loved it. I loved it. He's an amazing talent. Yeah, it was a little bit more bluegrassy than country, I guess. And yeah, just so beautiful from the lyrics to his. Yeah, it seemed like very polished. It like how technical his voice was, but then not with the accent. And then like it seemed so effortless. Like he's so talented. It's just again, I never want to like take away from these amazing people that probably spent hours and hours and hours singing and like mastering their craft or whatever. But it's also like a God-given talent kind of like
Right,
contribution there. You can't just ooze that much talent without somewhat being predisposed. And it's
Yeah,
like it's polished, but it's also like the effortlessness of it seems so natural for him. It's just awesome.
yeah, you got to remember too, like the country, it's kind of intertwined with the rock and roll, but also with, just music coming from Scotland, Ireland, into Appalachia, So it's like,
I honestly think
it's an
that's where I'm
evolution
most
of
critical.
that.
It's all I love all that stuff. I think I just maybe dislike the slower country. That's maybe the only thing that's not really my speed. I've got like full throttle or let's go to bed.
Again, too, it's
That's
like,
the only reason I think I'm partial.
when music moves that much distance, it starts to break apart. It starts the evolution starts to change in that area. That's why country is so different than Irish folk music that's like newer. So, but it's still very similar because it's come from the similar roots.
Similar roots, but have really branched apart. I love that about music.
Yeah, Tom Petty said new country music is mostly bad rock bands with a fiddle. Mostly, but there are some good new stuff for
We
instance
found some good new rock
Larkin
things.
Poe,
Yes.
YouTube is so huge, man. It's like it's crazy to me, how a lot of the stuff that's making money on the radio and stuff is just like I don't want to say fake bands, but it's all about the look. It's all about this particular sound rather than, showcasing people's talents.
That still sells, but because of the way we are all, on the internet and constantly exposed to music, a lot of these artists make their money with these live shows and the tours and everything. That's where their meat and potatoes are, and
Yeah.
that's you can't fake talent live. We've seen some shows where we're like, I'm not spending my money on this band live again, and then we've seen people just blow us away. So it's cool to hear the produced the you know, at the end of the day, if it's a cool sound, it's got its place. But yeah, I like to see the live stuff, the raw talent too. It's why we find the gems here that never make it to the radio sometimes.
Yeah, nowadays there's a lot of avenues for young artists, but there are so many young artists and so many avenues that you really have to hustle to get your name out there. On top of being an amazing artist, it's like kind of like a twofold thing. You could be an amazing artist and people just never discover you because you're not properly getting your stuff out there.
Well, and like everything, money rules everything. Like so many of these people that don't sell out, it takes people like Bill and Charles and John to like expose them to us when
Exactly.
they had just sold out. Maybe we would all know them, but also would we know them? Would we have gotten that sound that the producers didn't think we wanted? So
Exactly.
It's there's the good, the bad, and the ugly to it all.
All right, guys. So next up is Tom Petty's version of Lost Highway. Let's flip on over. Yeah, let's jump in. I'm excited, man. Love Tom Petty. Tom Petty, Lost Highway.
My favorite memory of Cash was on my 50th birthday, he sent me a note, and it just said, "You're a good man to ride the river with, John."
No, I won't back down.
Let's try this Hank Williams song for a minute. You know this one, Lost Highway?
We're a rock and roll band, but a lot of the roots of rock and roll comes from country. So from time to time in a rehearsal, even in a show, we've been known to kind of bust into a country number.
Yeah, I'm a rolling stone, all alone and lost, and for a life of sin, I've paid the cost. When I pass by, all the people say, just another guy on the lost highway. Just a deck of cards and a jug of wine, and a woman's lies make a life like mine. The day we met, I went astray. I started rolling down that lost highway. I was just a lad, nearly 22, and neither good nor bad, and just a kid like you. And now I'm lost, too late to pray. Lord, I paid the cost on the lost highway. Just another guy on the lost highway. Isn't that a great fucking song?
It's an amazing song.
Favorites. Never played it in my life, but
Well, you played it right.
I heard it this morning.
Oh, man.
Wrote down the words while I was driving.
I know. You played it good.
Deck of cards.
Done. First time that song.
A woman's lies make a life like mine.
A deck of cards and a jug of wine, right? And a woman's lies.
Make a life like mine.
Oh, man. That was so good, especially getting that little outro, man. I love Tom Petty. That was cool. He just heard, it's like it spoke to him, So he was like, I want to sing this song. It's a really good idea for him to sing this song. Like it was perfect for him. He's so smooth in those low,
Yes.
like whisper tones. And then also he's hitting those notes. He's hitting a lot of the same notes. It's a little bit different, Tom hitting those notes compared to Hank. However, Tom was really like a lot better at those like softer parts of the song. Although Hank's was really cool too. I just prefer Tom's voice. He's got such a cool voice, such a unique voice. Man, this was cool. It's at the very end, him dropping a little f-bomb, saying how cool the song was. That to me was everything. I'm gonna give it a 9.8. I loved it. Thank you.
Yes. So at first I was like, Charles, what the hell? Pitting me, like, I know it's like, how am I gonna go with Petty over Cash or Cash over Petty? But Cash keeps Song of the Night. Petty gets a 9.9, only because, yeah, like the other one was polished and practiced, and this was just a jam. But do I go a 10.1 even? Because yeah, they were like just throwing this together. But it was short. It was sweet. It was so sweet for what it was, because yeah, even if Petty just heard it, like his voice, he nailed it. He put his own little emotion into it. It was a little bit more positive, hopeful. But I love his voice. What a loss.
Yeah, we got to get into some more Tom Petty,
Yes.
I know some, but I know there's a lot that I don't, that would be nice.
I saw Tom Petty, not the concert before he died, the second to last concert he did before he died, which, he already had like the broken hip and was on all the painkillers. You would have never known it. He did hours and just like rocked us, and it was just amazing. And maybe one day I'll be more impressed, but he's definitely like top 3 concerts I've ever been to. It was amazing. And this was so sweet. Thank you for this, because yeah, I hadn't heard him do this, that's for sure.
Yeah, guys, we try our best. Chelsea has a bit of a buzz, so we're trying to keep that. It's like a balancing act, kind of. And also, I don't want to be too much louder than her. We're eventually going to get like a audio interface, I believe. That way we can turn up the gain and stuff and match the music. However, I don't want to turn the music down, just because I'd rather you guys hear the music, that's all. Hopefully soon we'll be able to fix things a bit more.
We're sold out till Monday, right?
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you stick around and ask us later, we might say yeah, but there's a long show as of right now. I don't want to say yes and not be able to get to it, that's all.
Yeah, we're taking Wednesday off this week, so any more requests are going on next Monday.
Correct.
We might squeeze in a free show tomorrow, get to some of those requests.
Not 100% certain about that, yeah.
It might be a Monday to Monday kind of breather for us. We'll see.
Yeah, good to see you, Lost 8. Yeah, so we were talking in the chat about like different kinds of reactions, and I think that Chelsea and I are going to try to do like some real in-depth breakdowns. It'll be a different show, different time or whatnot. But yeah, just going to be like more in depth, talking about the song more, pulling up more information, all that good stuff. Kind of like, you see like big reactors doing. So we're going to try our hand at different kinds of reactions, not just reactions. All right, guys.
Feel free to be as critical as you want.
No, I enjoy it. They were kind of right, It's like people like different kinds of reactions, so I like different kinds of reactions. So next up, Olivia Rodrigo, Driver's License. I loved Olivia Rodrigo. I think we got 2 of them last week.
Vampire.
Oh yeah. That was a really good song.
That was a great song, great video, great performance.
All right, and sticking with the theme too, like Charles is on point tonight. Olivia Rodrigo, Driver's License. Let's jump right in.
Got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs crying cause you weren't around. And you're probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt so much older than me. She's everything I'm insecure about. Yet today I drove through the suburbs. 'Cause how could I ever love someone else? And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. And all my friends are tired of hearing how much I miss you, but I kinda feel sorry for them, 'cause they'll never know you the way that I do. Yet today I drove through the suburbs and pictured I was driving home to you. And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. Oh, and I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Red lights, stop signs, I still see your face in the white cars, front yards. Can't drive past the places we used to go to, 'cause I still fucking love you, babe. Sidewalks we crossed, I still hear your voice in the traffic. We're laughing over all the noise. God, I'm so blue, no we're through, but I still fucking love you, babe. I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. 'Cause you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Yeah, you said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Lost Hate said, if this was a guy that wrote it, it would be a bit stalker sounding. I always thought that was interesting, like the opposite sex singing a song that was like meant for the other sex to kind of thing, because it really like changes the meaning of the song up, the way you listen to it, the way you interpret it. I just always thought that was a nice way to play with things. This was cool, man. I really like her tone. Her falsetto is so like impressive,
Amazing.
not just impressive, but just enjoyable, right? Like I could listen to that all day long. I like this. I like this a lot better than her other two songs. Even though the other songs were like cool and catchy and stuff, I felt like her voice was a lot more enjoyable on this. This was like it was like her voice was just like melting my brain away. It was awesome. Shit, man, this is tough. Yeah, it was nice to get like the little F bomb in there. Like her emotion is crazy, like
Yeah.
where she chooses to kind of like express that emotion. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 9.75. I loved it.
Yeah, 9.75. She's amazing. As soon as it started, I was like, oh, I do remember when this hit big on the radio. Like typically I'm scrolling to the classic rock, the alternative rock, very, very few songs will make me stop at like the pop or whatever. And I do. I remember stopping and listening to this when it got radio play. And as soon as I re-listened, I was like, oh yeah, that was her too. This is awesome. Like, good for her. This is at least 2 songs I had heard that I didn't realize were her, and she's freaking amazing. But the video takes it up a notch. Like, she puts so much emotion into it, and it's heartbreaking, and maybe it's shallow, but you're like, why is this gorgeous girl like hung up on this dude that doesn't know what he had? Like,
right.
it's just she's just oozing with talent, but it's raw. It's like anybody at any time is vulnerable to heartbreak, you know? Yeah, like somebody said something about like we need our teenage angst songs, but it seems like so much deeper. Like I believe in her heartbreak. I believe that she loved the dude, and I don't think it's stalkers for either sex. You know, she didn't drive down his street. She didn't look in his window. She drove past his street.
Right,
you know?
right.
There's certain things you don't even have to drive past their street. There's certain like even like boyfriends of just like a short time period that are all negative vibes. There's like a song that comes on the radio. I'm like, oh god, that brings me back. It's like you know, especially when you're heartbroken. Like, how could she not like acknowledge that's his street when she's driving by? Or like I said, it's sometimes it's just a song that comes on the radio, the advertisement on the TV when, you know, the last date you had with that person was at that place or something. It just makes it really relatable, and like, again, such a well-written song. It's I love the F-bombs, you know I do. Like, yeah, this got radio play, but
well,
you know,
but very well placed ones.
Yes, you got to add a gem here. But Vampire was a first here and blew me away. Like, I haven't re-listened to it yet, but like, this is making me feel like I need to. But yeah, I think for that reason, and also the fact that we saw Legends already tonight, I'm gonna go 9.75.
I think Vampire was a more well-written song. However, I enjoyed this song better. I feel like it really put her talent on the pedestal, you know.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So what song do you want to pick for Song of the Block? I think I have mine.
I'm gonna give it to Cash.
So Johnny Cash, Further On Up the Road.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to go with Bishop Briggs River.
Yeah, that came out strong.
So guys, we're gonna put these up. Bishop River. You guys vote while we take a break. All right, guys, sorry about that. So, Intermission, Unique One versus Lynyrd Skynyrd. We'll be right back, guys.
Turn it up.
I'm a
Shout out to Unique One. Picking that great thumbnail. And his songs are cool too. His songs are cool too. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Next up we have Edgar Winter, Free Ride Live. I believe this next little block is Bill's, maybe?
I think it's a Bill block of 5, so it's Bill and one person on the end, maybe?
Okay, cool. Sounds about right, yeah. Awesome, man. Okay, so let's jump right in. Edgar Winter, Free Ride Live.
All right, is everybody having a real good time so far this evening?
Yeah!
I'd just like to know, is anybody out here ready to take a free ride? 2, 3, 4.
So much fun. And there you have it. Yeah, the first one we did from Edgar Winter was like the 70s or something. It was a really old, it was a live performance, but it was really old. It's just cool to see them, with like updated, upgraded sounds and stuff. He has a really really good voice, like it's crazy vocal range. Sounds so good and so comfortable up that high. You know what I mean? I've heard this song before, like commercials. Like this song is in like multiple commercials for sure. I loved it, man. He's so cool, and he's playing on the keyboard and stuff too. That was fun. I think that kind of like fit with the theme too. It's crazy that how you guys fit everything together. I'm gonna give this a 9.7. I loved it. Such good
Yeah,
energy.
9.75. It's a classic. It was really cool to see live, and like, yeah, you can tell he's been doing this song a minute. He nailed it. Like it was his job. Obviously, it is. But that's so cool. I had no idea he was albino. As soon as you said it, I was like, duh.
Yeah.
But he said his brother was too. I thought it was like a genetic anomaly. That's crazy that
Yeah,
him and
right.
his brother were. I've never heard of that. I gotta read up on that. I didn't know.
Maybe
that.
they're twins.
He said older brother.
Okay.
Yeah, twins. I would almost be like, okay, yeah, because genetic. It was like the same pool, you know. But to have two children, both albino, that's got to be like seriously against the odds.
I think even with twins, someone's older just by a couple seconds.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The twins will tell you. The twins that I've known. Yeah, I definitely came out first by 2 seconds.
Okay. He said they look alike. He said they look alike, but they're not twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Albino's crazy, right? There's like two different guys that are albino at my work, and it's just like it's it's one of those things where it's like you try not to look at them, but at the same time, it's like it's very interesting, right?
I feel like this white guy gets away with it because, like, I don't know, you've seen bleached blondes and like white people with like white hair before, but it's like the African people and stuff that are albino that I'm like.
Yeah.
Wow. And then you see like the eye color and stuff. You're like, oh, okay, like, wow, you are really unique. It's so cool to me. I'm sure it wouldn't be cool if it was you. Some people, maybe don't appreciate being that unique.
Some
But I
people will
love
embrace
diversity.
it, some
I think
people
it's cool.
won't. It's just how it is, yeah.
I think it's cool, but yeah, I imagine it comes with like light sensitivity and all kinds of stuff. So, but this guy, he found his niche. He's up there rocking. I swear, I was just like, dang, I really should put some bangs over this 5 head of mine.
They're such a good jam band, right? It kind of, even this song kind of reminded me of that the Frankenstein song a bit,
So that's what got me. That's like I almost went higher than 9.75 because this is live. Like this sounded just like it sounded on the radio or whatever 100 times I've heard it before, and they're doing it live. Like it's you gotta give props for it. Like it's a good song, it's a good band, but like it's a flawless performance too.
It really blew.
Very nice.
Just in these two songs, it really blew me away. Just like how artistic of a musician he is and unique of a musician he is, but this one especially of how good of a vocalist he is,
Yeah. And again, like when it's effortless like that, again, I know it's not. They put so much work into getting to the point where it comes off as effortless in their performance, but it's so awe-inspiring. Like just I could put all my time and energy into it and not sound half as good as you. It's awesome. Very, very cool.
Moving on to Bill's next one. Eric Burdon and War, Spill the Wine, 1970. So I'm excited about this. Everything I've heard from War so far, I've enjoyed thoroughly. So I'm like, I was excited when I saw this one. Let's jump right in. Eric Burdon and War, Spill the Wine.
summer's day. When I thought I'd lay myself down to rest in a big tall field of Mexican grass. Ooh yeah, I lay there in the sun and felt it caressing my face as I fell asleep and dreamed. I dreamed I was in a Hollywood movie, yes I did. That I was the star of the movie. Now this really blew my mind, the fact that me, an overfed, long-haired, big nose should be the star of a Hollywood movie. But there I was. I was taken to a place, the Hall of the Mountain King. Stood high upon a mountain top, thinking to the world in front of every kind of girl. Listen, listen. There was long ones, tall ones, big ones, round ones, black ones, brown ones. Funky, 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 out of the middle came a lady. She whispered in my ear something crazy. She said, spill that wine, take that girl. Spill that wine, take that girl. Spill that wine, take that girl. Oh yeah. I thought to myself, what does that mean? Am I going crazy, 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 crazy? Or is this just a dream? Now wait a minute, hold on. I know I'm laying in a field of grass somewhere, so it's all in my head. And then I heard her say, one more time. Spill that wine, take that girl. 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 I could feel hot flames of fire roaring up my back as she disappeared. But soon she did return. In her hand was a bottle of Liframilch. In the other a glass. She poured some of the wine from the bottle into the glass, raised it to her lips, and just before she drank it, she looked me dead in the eye and said, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Spill that wine, you got that girl. Spill that wine, take that girl. Spill that wine, take that girl. Come on, baby, yeah. It's all you. All you gotta do, baby, spill that wine. Spill that wine. Come on, come on. Make me feel. Nobody, nobody spilling wine. Spilling wine. Spilling wine. Spilling wine. Spill that wine.
What a performance! That was super impressive. That was super entertaining, right? I've never heard of Eric Burdon before. I've heard of War. I'm guessing this is the same War that I'm thinking of. Lowrider. But yeah, that the hook of the chorus sounded familiar to me. Like I've heard that somewhere. Like maybe in a movie or something. But I couldn't tell you where I heard it from. It just sounded like semi-familiar. That was really cool. So I've always kind of enjoyed like songs that were kind of like just poetic, like spoken word type deals. And I've really enjoyed how they kind of transitioned that into that hook, the chorus. It's a really, really good idea for a song, and they pulled it off really well. And it was just an amazing performance by him, all the way down to like the wine spilling out the bottle sounds at the end. That was just like just extra, like you don't even need that, but it's like it's the little details that make it, right? 9.8, I loved it.
Yeah, 9.75. This was so much fun. It was a good jam. It was awesome instrumentals. It wasn't just his vocals. Like he could definitely sing. He showed us some cool stuff, not just effects, but like range wise.
Yeah.
But like when he was I guess not. He even sang when he talked. But when he like slowed it down and you got that like poetry jam.
It was cool.
Sesh vibe. It was also the instrumentals. We got a little bit more bongo. We got a little bit more like flute. We got a freaking harmonica in there. Like it was so.
Yeah,
cool
there's
as
like
a
some
piece.
jazz flute. There was
Yeah.
harmonica at the end. That was nice.
Yeah, that was so cool. And yeah. Then when you didn't even need it, he's like got some vocal tricks. He's not singing. He's giving you a little bit of the wine dripping and everything. That was really neat. Yeah, I want to hear more from him because I feel like this was pretty high level stuff. But I don't think I've heard the song. I don't think I've heard anything from him. War does kind of sound familiar.
Lowrider.
But yeah,
Right.
that's probably my only exposure. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one.
Oh no. Yeah, that sucks. You're gonna keep pushing on. If we get knocked off, guys, we're just gonna start a new one, okay? It is what it is. All right. So getting into the next one. Yeah. So if we get knocked off, we'll just start a new one. Just keep an eye out. We'll do a long intro so that everybody can find us.
Yeah, but they must have just shut it down quick. I mean, I didn't even notice. Like, hopefully anybody missed us talking. That's all.
Yeah. It also it could be if he's in a different country.
It just got blocked in that country.
So
Sometimes the copyright is fine here, not fine there. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry
so-
about that, guys.
All right, where am I at?
No, Bill said we got knocked off here.
Okay. You want to start another one?
The theme of what song? Wait, I'm confused. there's like no way for us to know. The stream is like.
I'm trying to watch it on something else, but
1 hour. Yeah, it still says 1 hour 30 minutes on the run.
yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, it was quick this time, Bill. That's
Oh yeah.
good.
Okay, let's get into this next one. Eric Clapton, Forever Man. Again, guys, if we get swapped, we'll just start a new one, and we'll do a long intro so you guys can find us. Let's change the banner up. So let's get it. Eric Clapton, Forever Man.
How many times must I tell you, baby? How many bridges I got to cross? How many times must I explain myself? Or I can talk to the boss. Or I can talk to the boss. How many times must I say I love you before you finally understand? Won't you be my forever woman? I'll try to be your forever man. Try to be your forever man. How many times must I say I love you before you finally understand? Won't you be my forever woman? Try to be your forever man. Try to be your forever man. Little man, little man, little man. Little man, little man, little man. Gotta be your forever man. Little man, little man, little man. Little man, little man, little man. Little man, little man, little man. Gotta be your forever man.
I love that we're getting into some Clapton too, man. Again, Clapton's one of those where I've probably heard like his biggest songs on the radio, but like a lot of this other stuff, I was kind of before my time. Like, I probably didn't start watching like music videos until like 1990-ish, 91-ish. So maybe some of his later songs I caught, but for the most part, like no. This was cool, man. It was a little poppy, you know. He didn't really wail away on the guitar too much, but the little parts that we got were cool. He's got a good voice too. Like when I think of Clapton, I really don't think of his voice, but he sounded good on this. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I loved it.
I think Disney soundtracks first introduced me to Eric Clapton as a kid. But yeah, he's awesome. I'm gonna go 9.5. This is fun. This is a good vibe. But he set his bar high. You know. This is great. But maybe not the range and we've just not just did Eric Clapton set his own bar high, but the request tonight, you guys have set that bar high. So I'm gonna go with a solid 9.5. Like, just no hate whatsoever. Just so much fun once again. But yeah, we should get into more Eric Clapton and not Disney big hits, because like I don't know if this was a first time here for me, but I definitely don't recall hearing this before, which was fun. Maybe I could have thrown a few more first tier points, but like I said, it's just been a good night of requests. That's all.
Yeah. So Andy, thank you for commenting. You ask questions, we'll answer, man, as soon as we can. So the playlists for Request Fests they have been for the past maybe 15 Request Fests, all donations. We only require a $5 donation to get on Request Fest. However, we also have free requests and free shows that we do when we have extra time. So you can go to Chelsea's or PRESTO homepage and go to under posts, and there should be a free request. So throw a bunch of free requests in there, and we'll make sure you get on the next show or the next free show. But yeah, basically we do a Request Fest, and then when it's over, within 24 hours, I'll put up the next Request Fest. And as soon as I put it up, people start putting in their requests. So usually, if it's like a week away, we sell out before the show. So it is what it is, guys. I don't want to put up a bunch because then people get confused as to which one's next. So I usually try to wait until this one's over with, and then I'll set up the next one.
Yeah, we usually always do Monday and Wednesdays for Request Fest, but we're taking this Wednesday off. PRESTO will be back at it on Monday. I'll be there too. But yeah, this week, to hold those requests, or if you want to throw them in, you're more than welcome to. But it won't be till next Monday.
I'll put it up, and I'll schedule the day. That way you'll know when it is. It'll just be scheduled out like a week ahead of time. All right, guys.
We're taking this Wednesday off. Normally it's Monday and Wednesday.
All right, guys. I'm excited about this next one. I'm a fan of Black Keys. I remember, some Black Keys on the radio couple years, maybe 10, 12 years back now. And I was into them. I dug them. I like the production. I like, I like their sound, basically. So this is interesting to me. Yeah, let's jump right into this. Glastonbury, 2014, the Black Keys. Gold on the Ceiling. I've never heard this song, I don't think.
I know this song. It got radio play. Hopefully you were like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, solid song.
Yeah, let's jump right in, guys. Gold on the Ceiling.
See if you can't help us out with this.
Time in the waves, she's screaming.
Such a great crowd, man. Oh man, every time they cut to the crowd, I wanted to throw my hands up. It was so like infectious of a vibe, you know what I mean? I have heard this song. I didn't know what it was called, and it's like one of those songs where I didn't quite catch the lyrics ever, or I didn't know what they were saying. Um, Gold on the ceiling. That's cool, man. It's like a lot of times I don't catch stuff like that until I give it a good listen like this. You know, I'm more of like an energy vibe kind of guy. You know, I don't really break the lyrics down. I don't think about the lyrics a lot of times until like I hear like a stripped down version, or I actually put the headphones on and listen like this. You know. Very cool. I've actually, so this Glastonbury, it's probably like a festival every year or whatnot, because I see like a lot of great performances from there too. So they probably have just like a good setup, you know. That was fun, man. I loved it. 9.75. What are you saying, Joe?
Um, I'm gonna go 9.8, only because it's like such a beautiful song. But again, I'm just blown away when it sounds just as perfect live. Like that sounded like I was, you know, skimming through the radio,
Right.
which I have to stop at the song every time. I love this song. The Black Keys are great, but for whatever reason, yeah, this song is just a really infectious vibe, and the crowd was perfect. Like all good vibes. They were rocking it. I just I think I don't know. I feel like we've gotten such strong vocals tonight. I'm being very, very picky. That's all. That's the only reason I'm not good.
Right. It's a
just
different
little
kind
bit
of.
higher.
It's like
Yeah.
a different kind of song, you know. It's more of a dance
Yeah.
tune. It really is. Kind of like, you know, when we were doing disco, how the vocals were kind of like on a loop, a little bit less, you know, thick. So to there's like this. I've really enjoyed the guitar. There's like a couple guitar solos,
The
but
riff,
there's
the opening riff. Oh,
no, but there's like a it's I'm pretty sure it's some kind of synth or a keyboard, but it almost sounds like a kazoo, like going through the whole thing, like that main da 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 da. It's just really cool to me. I think that really like adds to the uniqueness of the song, the
yeah. Now I need to know what
happy-go-luckiness.
that is. Yeah.
It really does sound like a kazoo, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a, you know, a keyboard or a synthesizer that they found like a cool sound
It's
on. You
probably
know?
just the keyboard, but now like I'm like trying to think, like I should have been less in the chat and more looking to see what that was if we got a glimpse of it. But yeah, probably just a keyboard sample, right? But yeah, super neat. You know, it's one of the many things that make that song, you know, as popular as it got. But yeah, I definitely think that's one of the best ones from the Black Keys. So
Yeah,
great
very
request.
cool. Thank you for that one.
John's here.
Oh, good to see you, John. Next up, Aruka Sativa, Inercia.
Wait, I'm losing track. Is this still his block?
Yes, so Bill.
Okay.
Bill's a big Aruka
Bill
Sativa
block.
fan, if you didn't
Yeah.
notice. All right, let's
I
jump
should
right
have
in.
known, right? It's a stupid question.
Let's jump right in, guys. Aruka Sativa, Inercia. Yep, sorry, guys. We're going to start a part 2.